Welcome back to the show, everybody. Take a look at these numbers. We run the headlines. Cardano cuts fees. We got Facebook, Instagram, and NFTs. How much crypto's held by the world's largest banks? We got a number for you today. Senator intros a bill to cushion crypto exchanges. Finally, CFTC Caroline fams in the news. We got Ripple customers piling on in support of Ripple and XRP. And how about this? Deadline for Hinman emails? We'll give you what we got. Somebody roll that beautiful intro.
Digital Perspectives with Brad Kimes. Come on in.
Welcome back to the show, everybody. You can follow us on TikTok, YouTube, Twitter, and Facebook for all the exclusive content on all of those platforms. Right now, it's $977 billion market cap for crypto. Shout out to Coin Paprika. Bitcoin right now, 19,300. Ethereum, 1,300. And XRP is 47 cents this morning. Let's go ahead and take a look at this. It's Uphold, ladies and gentlemen, and if you're already a customer, I use Uphold as a central exchange to go out and get my alts on another, smaller exchange, because I tell you, there's no faster way to move money than with XRP. It's my use case, and you're going to hear about a whole bunch of other use cases too. Zero withdrawals, zero deposit fees. I tell you, you cannot beat what's going on, what they're offering. Click the link underneath the video and check out Uphold for yourself. Look at this right here. This is XRP jumps in 20% in a matter of hours. This was on September 29th, just a few days ago, soared to 51 cents from the day's low of 42 cents and gained 19.76%. And right now we know that the price is sitting at 47 cents. We will keep an eye on all of that as we move forward. But very quickly here, there's 663 million XRP tokens have been transferred by traders from one exchange to another in the past 24 hours. Lots of buzz about what's going on with XRP and certainly the SEC versus Ripple case. Cardano Vassal upgrade cuts gas fees by nearly 50% and transaction space by 10 times. ADA decentralized exchange. First of all, shout out to Charles Hoskinson, who has been amazing leader in this space and certainly a thought leader as well. Look here, this is the Ripple SEC versus Ripple prediction that the case would end at the end of September by Jungle Inc. didn't happen. And he said, I'm sorry for the failed prediction once again. I'm officially retired from trying to read the tea leaves, at least until September 2023, he says. I thought we had this one. And you know what? I think Digital Assets got it right here. Michael Jordan said, I've missed more than 9,000 shots in my career. I've lost almost 300 games, 26 times. I've been trusted to take the game-winning shot and missed. I've failed over and over and over again in my life, and that's why I succeed. And it's absolutely right. The key is don't stop. We're human. We aren't always going to be right. Take a chance. Predict away if you believe it, and you can back it up with logic. I stand behind Jungle predictions. Make another one. And I say the same thing. And I add to that this. Damn right. Not a damn thing wrong with calling it like you see it. I always learn something from Jungle Inc. He's one of the first people I started watching when I got into this space before becoming a YouTuber, just being an investor, XRP holder. Keep it coming. I embrace the understanding that we're all speculators. Isn't that how we got here to begin with? You're damn right it is. Keep it coming, Jungle. Facebook and Instagram. Users in the United States can now cross-post non-fungible tokens between the platforms. How about that? Things are changing right before our eyes, ladies and gentlemen. And the world's largest banks hold an estimated $9.4 billion, holy moly, in crypto. And I think that's in euro, but nevertheless, that's a lot. That's a lot. That's a professional term. That's a lot. U.S. Senator bill seeks to cushion crypto exchanges. Hey, shout out to Senator Haggerty for this one. seeks to provide digital asset intermediaries, which is the exchanges, with a safe harbor from certain enforcement actions by the SEC and for other purposes until they can determine which said assets are securities or not. And speaking of what's a security or not, Caroline Pham from the CFTC still making her rounds last week in Ripple's office, and then this week, or a few days later, I should say, at the Bank of England. And what is she discussing? Learning about central bank digital currencies, crypto assets, and most importantly, wait for it, the next generation financial market infrastructures of the Bank of England. That's funny because the Bank of England has been a partner to Ripple for many, many years. BIS organization is others they're talking about here, and also discuss the mitigating systemic risk. Wow, almost feels like we're getting closer to adopting a value protocol of some kind. I'm speculating. I'm not speculating about this, and neither is Michael Branch. You should follow him. iRemit states that their actions in the process seem to be an attempt to misinterpret aspects and principles of the cryptocurrency and blockchain and to impose their regulatory action on areas that have nothing to do with their fields of operation. Talking about the SEC, ladies and gentlemen. And it really is true. And iRemit, being a customer of Ripple, came to the aid and filed an application for amicus brief. And Jeremy Hogan says right here, this brief is very specific to iRemit and explains to the court how iRemit doesn't care if the price of XRP goes up or not. XRP is just a medium it uses to move value. Very nice, concise brief, he says. And this is the iRemit and some of the highlights in it, where it just basically says exactly what Jeremy said here. I'm not going to read it to you. They don't hold it for profit. They use it for business. And then we saw this just about an hour or so after iRemit filed. Here comes TapJets, who uses XRP also. And it's important to note that they did the same thing, challenging the Howey here. This is remarkable what they said. Same thing backed up what iRemit said. TapJet is not holding XRP for long or short-term capital gains. TapJet acceptance of XRP as a payment for its service is not made in reliance upon the efforts, knowledge, or skill of any issuer of XRP. Come on in. TapJets is not motivated by or even bank on the expectation of a return of cash investment on their acceptance of XRP. TapJets use XRP does not satisfy the third prong of the Howey test. How about that one, ladies and gentlemen? Indeed, the third prong of the Howey test cannot be satisfied. Moreover, under the terms that TapJet accepts XRP, XRP's character in commerce is not akin to a security, under whatever definition of security is applied. How about that one? Whoa! And in short, I'll give you this. TapJet, because look, private jet services require you to have like $100,000, sometimes $250,000 money put up front in an account. So that way, when you need a jet, you need to fly somewhere, you can instantly make the call, and within an hour or so, they deduct the money from your funds for the flight, and they can pay everybody in hand immediately. But if you don't have that money up front, you can't get the clearance of the funds to book the flight right away. Well, as XRP does, it eliminates pre-funding. This is a micro example of exactly what it can do for the central banking system. This can eliminate pre-funding of those accounts because you can use XRP, as TapJets does, to take the money directly from the customer in seconds and be able to book the flight for their client and meet their demands. Question right here, and it's a fantastic one, from Mark Phillips. You should not be surprised. Fred Rispoli responds here. He asks, the question for attorneys in the community, is there a deadline for the SEC to provide the Hinman emails? Fred responds here, and he says, this was also asked by another person, a Money Crypto. He says, usually there is a deadline in the magistrate's order, but I didn't see any in Judge Netburn's orders. nor did I see any specific rules from either judge. Ripple will ask SEC for immediate disclosure and will then find out if the SEC is going to appeal. Always, always, always appreciate all of these legal analysts and lawyers in this space. Certainly John Deaton, the field general here, right? Jim Filan, Attorney Hogan, Fred, Bill, Attorney Seal, and so many others that have chimed in to help us all through the navigate this case and understanding what is happening every step of the way. I'm very, very grateful, not only for them, but I'm grateful for each and every one of you. Don't forget it. I don't take you for granted or the fact that I get to do this. I feel very blessed and fortunate. And I'm going to be here with you until we bring this thing in for a landing. And we just may get us a tap jets flight when we do it to celebrate. I'm not a financial advisor, and this is not financial advice. It's just my digital perspectives. I'll catch all of you on the next one.